Okay, it's going to be equal length. Draw some straight lines. Okay. So what we're going to do is start trying to work out. This is the area. So this is just make it from 0 to how many rectangles do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for 0 to 2. Okay. So again, we're doing an approximation here. So we've got some rectangles here. So we can either look at the right end limits or the left end limits. I'm just going to do the right end limits. So here we're going to right. So here's the right. So use the right limits. I'm going to split into rectangles. Okay. So here. Okay. So right. Okay. So this is, as you may see, this is not very accurate. So the question is it an overestimate or an underestimate? Okay, I'll let you think about this. Is it an overestimate or an underestimate? So we've got 5 rectangles. This is from 0 to 2. So this is going to be 0.4. This is going to be 0.8. Okay, so this is for the function y is equal to x squared. Okay, so I need to start working out just a proper approximation. So for the first rectangle, for the width, which is 0.4. So 0.4. Okay, then we multiply by x squared. So here this is 0.4 squared. Okay, and then here, next one. Here the width is 0.4. And the height is 0.8 squared. Okay, and you keep doing that. Okay, so here, dot, 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 dot. And the last one, this is width is going to be 0.4. Okay, and the height here is going to be 2 squared. 2 squared, okay? So you can compute this. So here I'm just going to do use decimals. So we've got, so let me just share this with you so you can see what's happening. Chat. Chat. Load from device. Okay. So we can just compute. So we had the first one, which is 0.4 times 0.4 squared times 0.4 squared. The next one, which is 0.4, 0.8 squared Okay, then the next one here will be as 1.2. So plus 1.2 is 1.2. So 0.4 times 1.2 squared. And next will be 0.4 times 1.6 squared. Okay, so 0.4, 1.6 squared. And finally 0.4 times 2 squared. Okay, so this is 3.52. This is my approximation. So approximation is equal to 3.52. So is this an overestimate or an underestimate? Kendrick, is this an overestimate or an underestimate? What do you think? Is this an overestimate or an underestimate? No? Can anyone help? Anyone got any ideas? Is this an overestimate or an underestimate? What do we think? You can type it. So Kendrick, Zoo, or Cruz. Do we think this approximation? Is this an overestimate or an underestimate? Okay, so let's write it down. So is this overestimate or underestimate? Or you can, what do we think? Let's have a guess. So you can write it down in chat. Do you think it's an overestimate or an underestimate? Okay, thank you, Zoo. Thank you, Cruz. Okay, so this is it. This is an overestimate. Okay, so I'll show you why. If you looked, this is above the region. Above the region. Okay, above, this is going to be an overestimate. Okay. Okay, so this is, what do we calculate? This is 3.52. 3.52. Okay,